Don't let it bother you. Don't let it bother you. Hello, y'all. I'm Diana Brienne. I got to thinking today about how people often get caught up into things and they let those things bother them unnecessarily. And they're often very minor things that really don't matter. They're not worth giving one's attention, time, and energy to. Yeah, maybe they weren't exactly perfect situations. Maybe someone said something or did something that wasn't all that nice. And yet, if it's not significant, sometimes addressing it and making a bigger deal out of it than we need to or should can take our time away from the goodness in our life, the good things in our life. And it can also take our time away from any real issues that we should be resolving. Sometimes people get caught up into these minor things because they don't want to address more significant things in their life. It gives them something to focus on different than what they should be focused on. Or some people are just looking for negativity and they're focused on that instead of the positivity in their life. There are things that we should address in life, and if something happens time and time again, we may want to address it. But I think for the most part, unless it's a chronic thing, something that goes on over and over and over, often the things that we let go give power to the things that we want to hold on to, meaning that it gives power to the good things in our life. But when we're holding on to things that are more negative, often it takes away our power from the good things in our lives. And some people get bothered by just about everything. You could look at them the wrong way and they get bothered. Or you could say something and they get bothered. Or maybe you're like that. You easily get bothered by stuff and you let it distract you from all the good in your life, or you let it distract you from things that you really should be focused on. And often it's kind of like a person's way of disguising not wanting to deal with maybe their real problems, so they get bothered by a not so real problem. And, sometimes things, people say things that maybe aren't exactly right, but is it necessarily worth addressing and talking about, or is it better to just let it go? Some things are better to just let go and not be bothered by. So we have to know what we should address, what we should talk about, what we should bring about in conversation, and what we just need to let go of and ignore. Okay, from my house to yours, may God bless you. I do hope you like, share, subscribe, and I hope to talk to you soon again. Bye-bye.